With no natural predation, the stalking and management of wild Sika deer in Dorset has become an environmental necessity, with the population having grown exponentially since the 1860s when they were first introduced to levels that now jeopardise the biodiversity of this beautiful county and the sustainability of other flora and fauna. In the 19th century, it was customary and a symbol of prestige for the landed gentry to have deer on their country estates, and commonplace to introduce other exotic deer species from China, India and Japan, including Pierre David deer, Barrasinger and Sika deer. Around 1860 to 1890, one such example was Brownsea Island, just south of Poole, which was then owned by the wealthy MP Major Kenneth Balfour. However, what the good Major failed to realise was just how well Sika deer could swim. And with the island no more than 500 metres from nearby sandbanks and around a kilometre from the Isle of Purbeck, it was not long before Sika deer were being found on the mainland. Numbers migrating from the island to the mainland might have been limited were it not for a devastating fire that swept across Brownsea Island in 1934, causing much of the resident population to bring forward their travel plans. Today, over a century on, along much of the Jurassic coastline, Sika deer have adapted extremely well to their new surroundings. A large, hardy deer renowned for having a range of calls from a whistle to a blood-curdling wail and witch's cackle. Sika deer are notorious for stripping bark from trees, and much of the region's woodland now bears the scars of this behaviour, which along with their prolific grazing and browsing of young trees, shrubs and grass, has resulted in a reduction in nesting birds, butterflies and wildflowers. This has impacted in particular on areas such as the RSPB Nature Reserve on the Arm Peninsula, which was established in part to protect the Dartford warbler. With Sika deer increasing at a rate of around 30% per annum, and with the Government Department for the Environment, Farming and Rural Affairs desperately urging landowners to take a firmer hand with the deer, here at County Deer Stalking, we recognise the need for balance and biodiversity. We also recognise the thrill of hunting deer and the health benefits of eating Sika deer venison, which is one of the finest wild meats available. In the following film, we follow 7 members of the Capreolus Club on an overnight trip to Dorset to undertake the important role of reducing deer numbers in the region. The club also provides those attending with the opportunity to reduce their consumption of intensively farmed meat and harvest this local, sustainable, wild, free-range food source, whilst simultaneously assisting with the biodiversity of the region. Equipped with the right authorisation and rifle, Sika stag may legally be taken between 1st of August to the 30th of April, and Sika hinds between the 1st of November and 31st of March. The best time to hunt Sika stag is during the rut in late September and early October. For hinds, we recommend hunting any time between November through to late February, when the young are independent of their mothers. It's November, and rifles start off with the crucial and all-important safety briefing with guides and ground staff before heading back to their vehicles to collect their kit. Sika are hardy animals, and so larger calibers are advisable. Safety is key, and all Capreolus Club members are qualified trained hunters, having attained either a PDS1 or DSE1 certificate in deer stalking and management. Notably, the PDS1 is accredited by the UK's 2 largest land-based awarding bodies, LANTRA and UK Rural Skills, and is available through the UK Shooting and Hunting Academy. So Rolf, you're going to be with me today.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, you've not shot Sika before?
Never. No, it's first time, first outing.
And what rifle are you using today?
308, a new Beretta BRX.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's nice. Let's have a little look at that.
308.
Very nice. And a good calibre for Sika as well.
Yeah,
Because they can be quite hardy.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed we'll have some luck.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks.
Let me just do that again because it wasn't rolling. So let me try that again.
Okay.
Peter, you ever shot Sika before?
I've never shot Sika before, but hopefully when I leave today, there'll be a couple in the bag.
And what rifle are you using then?
I'm using a Sauer 404,
It's quite pretty,
Carbon
isn't it?
fibre.
Carbon.
308.
I like that, very pretty.
150 grain shots.
Perfect, let's hope it does the job.
Do the job.
Timo, you're not new to Sika, are you? You've shot a couple before.
Yeah, plenty actually.
So this will just be like another day in the woods for you then, won't it?
I like to be with the club, in a good company.
You're a sweetheart, aren't you? You say all the right things.
Everybody knows it.
Fingers crossed we'll have some luck. As rifles are taken to a variety of strategically well-placed seats, the deer are everywhere, and no one with a grain of common sense or regard for the countryside could argue the need to reduce numbers to more manageable levels. I start off with Josh, who places a perfect shot on a pricket, and ask him a little bit more about his kit. You want to, Josh, it's yours. Okay. Good shot.
Sauer 404. First time out actually, Peter. So, Sauer 404 in carbon.
They're pretty, the carbon stocks, aren't they?
Very light too.
Yeah. Is it thumbhole, isn't it?
It is thumbhole.
Beautiful.
Left-handed finally as well.
Yeah. And what, with a Swaro scope?
The Z8, yeah. think,
I like that, I've got to say, that's a
16 to
very
50.
pretty rifle, isn't it? And what calibre did you go for?
in that 308.
Yeah. Should be good for Sika, I think, shouldn't
It's
it?
good for everything, yeah.
Yeah,
Should be good.
yeah, good for everything, yeah. With one down, I leave Josh and take up position with Sot, who was able to get on to a small group of hinds. Yeah, the one in the back's looking great. Oh, for God's sake. Now the one in the middle looks good. Yes. Very sharp and low. Other one up front. Wow. Take her if you can. She's too much from the edge of the way. Just wait, just wait. So, Sol, your first Sika deer. Great shot on the first one.
I should have waited longer on the second one, but she took a step just as I pulled that trigger.
I think if it's any consolation, I think you're right. She's dropped just off to our left. So I think sometimes it feels that they've stepped forward, but it may have happened just after the shot's gone on rather than before. So fingers crossed. I think you're right with both, but that's 2 Sika hinds.
Christ.
Very well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Peter. Good eyes.
As I suspected, it's in fact a perfect shot, and the second hind was found just a short distance on. With other rifles also having been successful, but with the light failing, club members retire to their hotel for dinner. The following morning gets off with a bang when Murray places a shot on a hind. So Murray, you seem to have had a bit of luck on this trip, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been a good trip.
So from an evening and morning session,
Yeah.
how are you? How did you get on?
So yesterday evening, 3 kills,
Yeah,
2 hinds,
yeah,
1 stag. Did a stag hind.
yeah,
Hind.
yeah.
That was excellent.
And and there's another one from someone else, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like 4 deer in
And then one today.
in one, yeah. Oh, 4 deer, that's right, yeah, one today, just
Yeah.
now.
One hind just there.
Yeah, you've been shooting well.
Thank you.
And you approve of your Blaser R8, do you?
Absolutely. It's a
Good
fabulous
bit of
rifle.
kit, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Pairs perfectly with the Z8i.
And what, 308 calibre, I think you said,
Yeah,
didn't you?
Yep.
Makes up slightly for the Exmoor Stags, does it?
Yes. You're just about forgiven.
Yeah, good. Having heard a shot from Bernd, I head over to check how he got on and find him waiting the customary 10 minutes before following up on his shot find. And how many deer?
24.
4, yeah. I mean, you've had a terrific morning over here, haven't you?
Always very enjoyable with my son.
Yeah. Teaching young people the importance of sustainability and where meat comes from is a crucial responsibility of all hunters. And as the weather improves, we move on to take up position once again with Rolf. Well done, reload. Great shot, well done. Good solid shot that as well, terrific. Yeah, well done, very well done. There are few people that I've met who admire and cherish deer more than those who participate in their management. However, it's plain to see why, in order to protect the environment, DEFRA feel that in some areas there is an urgent need to reduce numbers. Tragically, however, some landowners who profess to love deer fail to carry out a suitable cull, and in doing so neglect the needs of the countryside and other species. Keep looking down there, Rolf, there's some deer down there. Very good, there it goes. Did you see it? Yeah. So Rolf, you're enjoying your new BRX1?
It's absolutely amazing. It's brilliant. It's the first outing with it. I've obviously only been to the range with it, but it's very good.
Made
so
a
far.
good choice there.
Absolutely.
What do you like about it?
It's just the handling of it.
Yeah.
It's very, of course, it's still a bit stiff and stuff, but it's lovely.
And you like the straight pull?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the best thing about it, because being left-handed, it gives you that opportunity to sell it on the
Oh, of
right
course,
hand.
because you can choose where the bolt, which side the bolt is.
Absolutely.
Can't you?
Yeah. So it's brilliant.
Do you know one of the best things I like about it? It's the fluorescent orange magazine.
You can find it again. Yeah.
It's good common sense, that is, actually.
But even the grip is very, I don't know, it feels right in the hands. Some rifles, the stock is just not right.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah.
I think these things become so personal.
Yeah, they do.
But this for me, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
At the Capreolus Club, we're proud to be a key corporate supporter of the Country Food Trust charity that utilises wild, sustainable food to support those in need. The Jurassic Coast is a beautiful area, and it's only right that those who are qualified and responsible for managing deer should do all that they can to maintain a balance and protect this beautiful area of the UK, ensuring that the region remains a habitat for a wealth of flora and fauna. If you'd like to join the Capreolus Club, then you can apply via the website. Or if you'd like to learn how to hunt deer, a great place to start is by taking the PDS1 Deer Stalking Certificate, which you can access via the UK Shooting and Hunting Academy.